Or is it 12? I mean, I heard someone say 12. 12 sounds cray-cray. To break even gold run. Maybe that's just to get 150 gold and other stuff, but, you know, if you want your gold's worth, then I heard it's 7. Although I got a card pack for no wins in my first go. So I guess that can't be too bad. I don't know if you can leave arena halfway through and then come back at another day. Right, so Nubian Prophet Pit Snake isn't bad. We're gonna keep that. We haven't had our Pit Snake in any turns yet. Got a turn 6 and we've got a turn 1 and a potential turn 3, 4. I don't know. Turn 3, maybe. Yeah, it should be turn 3. Pit Snake turn 1. Daggers turn 2. That should be an Arubian turn 3. I'm okay with that. Just poke his eye out for luck. Interesting. How are we going to play this, my friends? That's how we're going to play this. I'll pump the damage. We're on an even front and I maintain board control with the ability to kill anything big you might choose to play. You could, of course, just fireball it. Well played. Waited for fireball, was not disappointed. Now I can do an extra point of damage to his face. And I've got Nerubian out. What do we want to play turn 4? Hopefully we'll get a good turn 4 draw, because, I mean, we could play a South Sea Captain. Clearly, he's near to Portsmouth. Whenever your opponent casts a spell, gain +1 attack. Well, I'm not in danger of casting any spells anytime soon. So, yeah, I think we're just gonna Toad Dagger and force you to trade with the toes, because otherwise it's going to be a board clear later against your guys, and I've got control. I mean, you might trade them on a Rubian, but that's not going to be the smartest thing you could do, is it? Because that's in my equity to do so. He's having a 2. I'm not playing any spells. Yeah, deal 1 damage to a random enemy. I'm going to trade with your thing, because that gives me great equity. You get nothing for that. You get 2 points of damage. And I'm going to keep my Nerubian, because it's sensible for me to do so. And sure, we're going to Nightblades. Do some extra damage to you for getting you straight down. So you're going to have to trade with me, my friends. You're never going to beat me on that war. Not like that. Well, you're going to trade with that, clearly. You're going to want to. But Trognor is stupid. I mean, we've got 8 points. That's going to be taunt. I mean, add random class cards in my hand from my opponent's class. So I'm just going to clear your boards, because it's now in my sense to do so. Yeah, he didn't get taunt and Divine Shield. Oh well. And now you got to trade with me, because I've got lethal, pretty much. So, exactly lethal. It's exactly lethal! Or precisely lethal, or whatever Terp said. that became a meme. It's the meme, Begrees. You're gonna have to deal with my cards, otherwise you've lost. Oh, well, a taunt works, but I can still get that off the board and exactly lethal. Unless you deal with my cards. And I've pretty much got the cheapest Nerubian in the world. And I'm going to trade my 4-2 into that 4-3. Sure, he's going to get a slime out of it. You can fireball me in the face. And then we're going to think about what we got. Oh, well, we got 3 damage on the enemy hero. Straight off the bat. Sure, let's wait for a free Nerubian next turn. Funnel cakes! I like some funnel cakes. We're going to trade with that slime, unless the slime trades with us, although we've won. Let's just say that. We do not care for anything, because we have already won. So, there's not a lot you can do. Unless you've got a good health restore. I mean, a health restore might do it. No Ragnaros. Too early in the game to be anything that would give you Ragnaros. The Destroyer. Unless you can make that a taunt. Not good enough. Freeze all enemy minions. Okay, that will work. You gave me a card. You gave me a Flamewalker. Okay. We can't cast any spells. Well, obviously we got that for free. We're going to wait with Big Game Hunter. We're just going to go face. And we've got too big a board for anything to matter. So, you know, just, that's not a lot unless he's got 2 fire things, but he can't do that. You know, 10 points of damage a time. That's at least 2 rounds, and we've got him this round, surely. There is not a lot that he can do to counter this. You can inspire and give that a lot of health, sure, but we're just going to ignore it, so, you know, it's not going to matter that you've got a Cavalerator, unless you're going to give it taunt. Of course you are. Little lazy shitty trumpet, but we're still won. I mean, you're going to have to snake into one of my good things, but I've still got 2 of them, so 3 of them. I've got 2 left now. You're going to have to get rid of both. You can't get rid of both. You froze it. I've still got 1 left to get rid of the taunt. 3 points of damage and my dagger. So, well played. I mean, that was a bit BM, but... yeah, no, I apologise. I just wanted to play everything. I mean, he could have seen that a mile away that I'd already won. I guess people don't like to give up, though, do they? Tres wins. Yeah. We are now the foreign counts. And, yes, no Brexit jokes. I wonder, Sesame Street's Brexit, so get out of here, council, you're no longer welcome. Oh, if someone hasn't made that as a meme, that would be funny. It's just like Sesame Street kicking out all of the foreign Sesame Street characters. It really needs to be done. It's just too funny. We're going to get rid of our explosive sheep. I mean, that would be a better late game. We've got some, and what more could be asked for? We have got 4 Nerubian profits, by the way. So, yes, keep plays for days. But I mean, they're not great as a 6-point card, so they do need to age like a fine wine in order to be played. Are we gonna Frost Wolf Grunt turn 1? I don't think we are. Although she can just fireball that snake, so we're gonna Frost Wolf Grunt because she can't fireball that down in 1 turn. She can take a point of damage off it and do it in 2 turns. Well played.
Well played.
So we will dagger it for a point. I think that was a sensible play, and then she's going to have to fireball that. Probably have nothing else to play. Or that. Arcane Missiles. If we have a mech... We do not have a mech. I don't think I've got any mechs. Oh, what? Start of each turn, gain +1 attack? Fuck me. That's annoying. Right, so Rubian Prophet to its face. And 3 points of damage already. And a taunt. Oh, goody. But you know what's gonna have to happen here. Sure, he's got a slime, and the slime could take out my pit snake. We got 1,000,000 Rubian profits. It's the best thing we could do. 5 points of damage. This Jaina's got it, because I wanted to play Jaina, but we didn't have the option to have Jaina, unfortunately. He's going to trade the slime. It's obvious. But I mean, anything we play is going to kill these annoying pests. I mean, that's just going to get worse and worse, so that's quite bad as well. Right, so let's get rid of that off the bat, because that's a pain. We can deal 3 damage, but that's not going to be great. We can draw a card when that dies, but that's not going to be great. So we're just going to get double Nerubians. I mean, it's not like I've got an entire deck full of Nerubian profits. I couldn't resist the going cheaper. Plus, I mean, it was giving me 1s and 2s, and I couldn't have an entire deck full of 1s and 2s and shit. You know, as the Nerubian Prophet or a 2 or a 1, and it's like, no, I'll have to have another Nerubian Prophet. Yet another Nerubian Prophet. Yes, that fireball is annoying for 1 extra damage. She's going to force us to trade with that pest. Although, that solves a problem. Because we're now going to trade with that. Give a minion +2 attack. Interesting. We're trading with that to start. Yes, I could have left that one alive. Well, now you got +8 attack. And suddenly we're back in the game. Now you got to deal with that. So I'm feeling a bit better about the game now. Not fantastic odds though, and this is only our second, so we've still got another chance after that. You know, 3 to 1 isn't bad. That doesn't count as a spell. So I'm sorry. Mana Worm. We've got to get rid of that off the bat. Explosive Sheep. Well, we're going to get rid of the Mana Worm because he's probably got spells. We're going to go Face. Because that would be annoying. We're not going to play our Explosive Sheep yet.
Here we go.
Not yet. We don't want to clear until he's got board favour, and that would kill our Nerubian, you know, too easily. He trades with the sheep and damages Nerubian for a very cheap trade. Yeah, that's going to take a point of damage down on our guy. But we'll draw a card when we do that. And I think that's going to be the sensible one to play it against the Tinkertown Trader. Well, what are you going to trade with? Or are you going to play a spell? No, you're not. You're going to do that. Interesting. Because you're going to expect me to trade with that. Now, do I... Oh, he's got some Nerubians. Do I have any way of mitigating this? I do not. So, that is unfortunate. I mean, that's got 1 point of damage. So, we're going to get a thing.
Here we go.
Going to get a bit of damage out there. Get Pirate out there. And then that should be lethal unless he plays a taunt. He's probably got Pyroblasts, which he's waiting for 10 points of damage. So I wanted the spells out there as well. But that keeps us alive still. I mean, if he Pyroblasts my face, we've got 5 points of damage left. To all minions, so it's only minions. But we can destroy something if you play something. Well played. I didn't get to say thanks as well because I misclicked and you only have time for one. 4-1! This isn't bad. So the deck's better than I thought. I really thought it was a shit deck, and when we lost the first game, you know, it was really looking that way. I'll probably split this up into several episodes because this is 8. Right, actually I'm going to split this one, so thanks for watching. Join us again for more. Goodbye.